guys, what's up? So today's video I'm going to give you a new strategy, farming strategy, and this is more towards the bossing farming strategy. Okay, so as usual I will go through my Google spreadsheet. I will give you a rough quick overview of what is this strategy about, and then I will go through the LSQ tree, go take you through the profits, what are we really profiting over here, preparations, things to take note in this strategy, and of course afterwards I will show you my gameplay of this particular strategy and the ending profits of this. Okay, alright, so first up is the notebook. On my notebook, this is basically farming Shaper Guardians, okay, and this is featuring Wandering Path. Right, so everything is written here. Okay, so I'll just read through very quickly. So basically this strategy involves boss fighting. It's kind of like a follow-up farming strategy for my Skelly Mage build previously. Alright, so we are mainly profiting from the fragments from the Shaper Gardens and the loots from the invitations. Alright, your objective is literally to run through the map all the way to the end, kill the Shaper Guardian bosses and get out. Okay, that is the whole objective. And this strategy also includes Delirium and Metamorph. It is not guaranteed, it's by chance, but the chances are very high. And why these two contents is because they are one of the few contents where you don't actually take up a lot of time, and if you get it, then yay, it's a bonus. Alright, of course at the end of the map you will actually get those rewards, and these two are the ones that actually does that. Okay, so you don't really have to bother anything along the way. Alright, even Metamorph, right, you don't really have to kill anything or kill the Metamorph boss along the way through the map. You do all of them at the end in the boss room. Alright, so with Wandering Path, right, the chances of encountering a natural Delirium Mirror and a Metamorph is very high. Okay, not to mention the rate of getting the Maven Invitation, the form, which is our main profit, is also going to increase with Wandering Path. Alright, so before I take you to the next section, please make sure, right, your maps have at least 70% quantity so that we have a good amount of chance to get the invitations and loots. Also make sure your invitation have at least 60% quantity so that you will get at least 5 Crescent Splinter every attempt. Okay, I am not expecting you to get like 80%, 90%, 100% quant, like you gotta vow your map, vow your invitation to have 8 mod. No, I don't require you to do that. Right, so I'm gonna bring you now to go through the LSQ tree. So this is how the LSQ tree look like. Okay, I know it's a little bit weird because it is Wandering Path. Okay, so first up, what does Wandering Path do? Wandering Path has this ability, which is Notable Atlas passive skills grant nothing. Notable Atlas passive skills is those medium-sized nodes, alright, like this, right? They literally grant nothing. Look, there's a wording there, right? No, grants nothing. It's because of Wandering Path, and there is a 100% increased effect of small Atlas passive skills, which means all of these small little nodes. Okay, so from the start, we are gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here because this is the shortest path that will actually lead us with Delirium and Metamorph on the left. Okay, so we are just gonna take all of these small nodes. Okay, because one node is about 4% chance, and Metamorph, for Metamorph, and with Wandering Path is going to increase to 8% chance per small little node. Right, this is the same for Delirium also. Although Delirium does not have as much nodes for this chance as Metamorph, but it's still very good. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna take over here all of this small chance. Basically, you just want to get the chance to contain a Metamorph. Same for here as well. Just that this two, there is a chance that the organs, right, have 20% chance to upgrade directly, which means if it's white, you go to magic, you go to rare, you go to unique. Okay, and we're gonna take over here so that there is the Delirium will basically last longer. And moving up, we're gonna take every single small node over here. Map drop duplication. Okay, if you take every single one on the top half of the LSQ tree, you can see here there is a 37% chance for map drops to be duplicated. So this is really very good. And with this, right, if you were to take the whole entire top hat, you have a 60% increased effect of modifiers on your non-unique maps, which means you're going to have increased pack size, you're going to have increased quantity as well, and the invitation drops is going to be very decent. I wouldn't say it's 100% guarantee you'll get the invitations every set, okay, which means every 4 garden maps. I have encountered some that I do not even get them, and it's like 2 times in a row, which means I do 2 sets and know the form. Whereas there are circumstances where I did 1 set and I got 3 of the invitations. So it's a little bit RNG over here still. Okay. But on the average, I say you get about 7 or 8. Around 7 to 8 out of every 10 sets of runs. Yeah, around there. Okay. Average estimated. Okay. So once we take that, I want to mention that I will not be taking any of this. Okay, we really don't have to block because we are wandering path, and I took stream of consciousness because we are not going to go growing hordes. So more chances to encounter delirium or metamorph. If you get other contents, doesn't matter, just skip them. Right, completely skip them. Right, and then we're gonna take all of the smaller nodes inside also. You can either take the Harvey or the Essence, it doesn't matter because you're not really going to do them. Okay, and over here, this is the delirium I have chosen. Okay, so I have chosen to take the, of course there is this 4% chance to generate additional reward type, and 60% chance to encounter a unique boss. But what we're really looking for here is an additional reward type. Why? Because if you have additional reward type, the chances of you getting a delirium of that type is going to be higher. So instead of having 1 reward type, you will have 2, and you can actually get 2 of the delirium orb from it, right? Okay, and the rest is just chance for delirium, and over here is just more metamorph chance. There's one small little note here where monster samples found on your map have 20% increased chance to have catalyst rewards. So the catalyst rewards, I would say, is one of the better ones, alright, among all the others. The currency is just quite meh, but if you have currency, just take it. Really the catalyst is the one that gives you the good stuff. Okay, and the small little 6% chance for metamorph in your maps to be doubled, the rewards, which means you can have 2x of delirium catalyst, right? And this is kind of like a must because we are really farming for the delirium orb in the delirium mirror. Okay, so 10% chance to have increased delirium orb, 20% and 20%, right? And moving up here, it is just delirium monsters killed in your maps. It's just going to give you more progress reward, so we can easily hit the 5 layers and the 6 layers, right? Moving up, the rest is just taking here. Final map boss in each map has 16% increased chance to drop a Maven's Invitation. Okay, so mind you, this is Maven's Invitation. It does not mean only the form. Okay, you can drop any other stuff, but the whole purpose of this is really just to help you get the form much easier. Okay, so if you were to plus all of this together, you can see final map boss in each map has 96% increased chance to drop a Maven's Invitation. Now, don't be fooled by this mod, okay? 96% is not high. If your base chance to get an invitation is 5%, I'll just average this mod to 100%, okay? So 100% increased chance, which means you're going to double the chance, right? So 5%, instead of 5%, you're going to get 10% only. Okay, it is not a guarantee drop that you'll get a Maven's Invitation, so don't be fooled by this mod. Okay, and the rest on top is just increasing the pack size, because you have more monsters and stuff. Right. So yeah, it's a very, very straightforward strategy. Okay. So for those of you that have actually completed all of the 10 sets, and you decided that you want to run Shaper and you want to do Uber Shaper, okay, you can just remove any one of the node and just take the top. Here, Cosmic Wounds. Right, just take Cosmic Wounds if you want to do Uber Shaper, and just go ahead and kill him. The rewards is going to be better than Shaper, of course. Okay, and next up, I'm going to talk about the profits from this strategy. Okay, the main profit is basically your Shaper Guardian fragments. Okay, when you kill every boss, you'll get 1 fragment now. Unfortunately, the previous node that you have a chance to get an additional fragment is no longer available, but this is still good. Okay, so you can either sell them in bulk as a set. If I remember correctly, it's going for like 45C a set now, or you can just go in kill Shaper for better rewards. Okay, killing Shaper will guarantee you profit. Okay, it will guarantee you profit because the fragment of knowledge and the other one is double the price, almost double the price of the set itself. Okay, and the next is Maven's Read. I think this is how you pronounce it. Read, yeah. Each invitation will give you 5 crescent splinter at least. Okay, remember to roll 60% quant on your invitation. So, which means, right, every 2 attempts of invitations, the form, will give you a full Maven's Read. A full Maven's Read is about 1.1 divine. Okay, next is just Delirium. You'll be just running the map as per normal. Do not hesitate or do not stop just for Delirium. Do not need to clear every single corner for it. Okay, just do your map as per normal. Like I say, your objective is really just to rush to the boss. Okay, once you have killed the boss, end the Delirium encounter and just profit from all the Delirium orbs and Simulacrum splitters. That's all. Okay, next is Metamorph. Same, you just run the map as per normal. At the end of the map, you bring up the Metamorph, select your rewards, and just kill the Metamorph boss. Okay, I will highly suggest to take Catalyst for this. Like, you always prioritize Catalyst no matter what, because the Catalyst is really very good. Okay, the other rewards are just quite so-so. It's not really very good. Even the currency ones is not gonna give you like really very good stuff. Okay, probably I will select Scarab next. If there's Scarab, then of course I'll select Scarab first, then Catalyst. Okay, so a very quick map preparation go through guide for you here. I'll of course show you the video after this. If your Shaper Guardian map is already rare, right, you just need to identify it, and if it's above 70% quantity with the mods you're able to do, just leave it. Okay, just leave it. Remember, you can always use the regex to roll for your modifier. Alright, so like over here, I'm just gonna bring up a quick one. Where's my regex? Okay, it's over here. So yeah, just select at least like 70% quantity and select 5 mods you are not able to do. Copy this and just, go into your stash wherever you put your maps. Like for example, this one over here. Here, I'm gonna paste this. You see all of them are highlighted, means I'm able to do. If it's grayed out, means you are not able to do. Okay, or either it is not 70% quantity. Right. So next, if it does not have 70% quantity, just opt of scouring it and apply Chisel until it reaches 20% quant. It's gonna make you, when you probably apply opt of alchemy on it, it's gonna ensure that there's 70% quant much easier. Okay, it's much easier to hit 70% quant. Alright, so yeah, just repeat this step until it has 70% quant and you are able to do the map. Right, the last is just to use the increased quantity in map mod device, which is literally over here. Okay, just use increased quantity of this, put in your map, make sure that it's Maven weakness, and just go. Okay, so last thing, additional things to take note, right? Guys, when you are doing this strategy, you do not need to waste time by clearing every single thing on the map. Okay, do not waste time. Whatever shortcuts you can take, just take it. Okay, if you can jump over the map, you can use any movement skills across the map, just do it. You do not need to weaver in through and out, whatever, by wasting your time. Objective is to go to the boss room, kill it, and get out. Alright, anything else is a bonus along the way. So most of the time, right, your Delirium layer rewards is going to be 5 to 6, and I'm going to tell you that is more than enough. When you see 3 different rewards, right, that is already good enough. You have hit what you have actually wanted to hit, which is a chance to just get a Delirium reward from all of the Delirium reward layers. Okay, so last but not least, just remember, do not backtrack or get help by rare monsters. If they are just too strong on tanky, come on, just ignore it and move forward. Okay, do not waste so much time on it. Okay, I'm going to show you a preparation video of how I prepare my maps, and then I'm going to show you some next is my gameplay of 4 Guardian maps, and at the end, the last part will be the profits of 10 sets. Alright, so for the preparations, it's really very simple. First up, you gotta buy a bunch of maps, correct? So as you can see, I've purchased already, but what you want to do is you can go over to Discord, TFT, and under this bulk map want to sell section, tab, whatever, there are a lot of players that are selling the Shaper Guardian maps in bulk. Okay, so for now, I have actually bought this for 1 div. 1 div is equals to 3 sets. Yeah, 1 div is equal to 3 sets. So that's about 18C for each map. Okay, so I have bought a lot, and once you have buy them, what you want to do is you just need to make sure they are mods that cannot be run and have at least 70% con. Okay, you don't really need to tricer them. Okay, you don't really need to tricer them, so I will go over to regex, take at least the 70% con, and I'll just review all of them. Okay, so I'm just gonna review the rest now that I have not reviewed. You can see I have a lot of maps that once I have reviewed them already, they are already 70% con and I can do them. Okay, so the rest, right, I will just scour. Okay, I will just scour the rest that I am not able to do or do not have at least 70% con. Okay, so I'll just do it a quick one. Okay, and now after you have scour, right, you can choose to actually tricer them. Okay, so you don't really have to go to the extent to scour and tricer all of them. Like I say, if they already have 70% con, then good. If they do not have, then you can have the option to tricer them, like exactly what I'm doing now to maximize the con. Okay, so the reason why we are doing this con is because we really want to have more chance. Oops, I think I missed one of them here, my bad. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to have more con, right, so that the final boss or the Shaper Guardian boss is going to have a lot more chance to drop the invitation, which is the form. Okay, that is like really the sole purpose of it. And yeah, I am going, after you have tricer them, if they are not 70%, then you can just go back and, you know, elk them again, make sure they are 70% and they have mods that you can do like that. Quick one. And those that is not 70% or mods that you can't do, you just scour and rinse and repeat. Okay, do this for all of your sets or how many sets that you are doing. Okay, so here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 20 sets if I remember correctly. Okay, this is like exactly 20 sets, but I'm going to show you only the profits after 10 sets. Okay, it is actually very clear cut. Like even if you do one set, you can already see the amount of profit that you earn. Okay, right, let me just do a quick one, and yep, this is how I will do it. So just remember, the real important thing is you don't have to tricer them, you don't have to scour and tricer them if they are not 70%. Okay, as long as they are 70% quant, just when it is first reviewed, you can just use it. Don't have to go through so much trouble. Yep, and really that's it for the preparation. So you just take one set, come here, put it inside, make sure you are using the increased quant. We really don't want to do any other contents. Okay, make sure it's Maven weakness and just go. Okay guys, I'm going to show you 4 runs of how I run the Guardian maps. Just put in any one of them, make sure you click increase quant and Maven weakness and just go. Okay, out of every 4 maps, 2 maps you should encounter Delirium. Okay, but sometimes, yeah, there is only one is pretty normal. So for this map we don't have Delirium. Okay, but it doesn't matter if there isn't. Delirium is really just a bonus. Okay, if there is, then lucky for you, you probably can have additional profit because it's not going to really hinder our real strategy, which is farming the Guardians and the invitations for profits. Okay, Delirium is literally just there to provide us extra bonus and profits from the Delirium Ops and the Simulacrum Splinters. Right, sometimes the Splinters is not really a lot, so don't really count on it. The real additional profits from Delirium is honestly just the Delirium Ops. Yep, that's all. Okay, take this. And you need to remember, alright, the form is not always a guarantee drop. Okay, the form is not always a guarantee drop. There are quite a few instances where I actually did not get them. Okay, so I would say the chances is about maybe every 2 sets of run you'll get one of the form. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad even with the Wandering Path and increased chance. Okay, honestly, I am not sure what is the percentage. I am thinking that the percentage of the base chance is actually like only 5%. Okay, remember to open the portal just in case anything horrible happens. Die please. Okay, minute 4, we're done. First one is done. Okay, it's pretty fast. All of them is actually pretty fast. It's only Chimera that is the annoying one. Okay, next. Let's go. We have Delirium. So Delirium is probably going to take a little bit longer. Okay, no Delirium again. It's okay. Let's just go. Hopefully we can get the form. Yeah, the form is the real awesome profit. Because the form is very expensive. Like one of the form can easily get you to about 70C, I think. Okay, let me just do this a quick one. I need to craft my wand as well. But yeah, if you don't do the Crucible, you can just minus off 1 million of it. Pop, pop, pop. Is that a boss? No. Okay, I'm done. Continue, let's continue. I'm not gonna look at my wand first. What the... Okay. Now I should have DNE it. Okay, pop all the strong bosses, okay? You need as much fast as possible so that you will run really very quickly to the boss room. Okay, I have the... I think it's here. I should be very close. Okay, I should be very close. Alright. Don't really need anything. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we got the form. Nice. Okay. So the form. But no Delirium. Okay, no Delirium. It doesn't matter. Okay. I should just DND first. 1 second. Okay, it is not normal to get multiple the forms also. Okay, we have a Delirium here. Let's go. Toxic Sewer. This is tier 16. I'm gonna keep. Okay, if there's in the Delirium, if there's breach like this, you just proc it but you do not kill it, okay? So for Delirium, right, you basically do the same thing as how you are going through your normal maps. Okay, you do not deliberately slow down or clear every single corner that you actually need to gain like multiple stacks of Delirium. No, you don't do that. Okay, you do not do that. You just do like your normal mapping. Everything is a bonus. Like I say again, it is a bonus, okay? It is a bonus. It does not matter if you did not kill some packs or mobs or rare monsters. It is fine. It is completely fine. We just want a minimum of maybe like 5 layers, like right now. 5 to 6 layers is actually really very good already, and we just hope that there is like a few, maybe at least one Delirium mob. Okay, that way you are gonna profit really really well and additionally. Hey, Chaos out. Yeah, you can see I am totally not stopping at all. I'm not slowing down. I'm just running my way through the map. That is like the real objective of it, okay? But of course, if you are seeing like near 6, then you can actually try to kill it, but I will not. Okay, honestly, I will not. Okay, let's go. Where is it? Yep, I'll just go around and activate or proc all of the Delirium bubbles or whatever thing that thing is called. Come on, die. Okay, Hydra. Okay, remember to end the Delirium encounter, okay? Before you go out. Remember to end it. It's really just a good bonus. 29 primer incubator. I have no idea why that is. Skittering, not bad. Okay. Set. No Delirium out. It's okay, let's go. Next. And the last one is the annoying Chimera. Very annoying Chimera. Okay, another Delirium mirror. Nice. So like I say, right, 2 out of 4 maps. So it's quite consistent. It's about 50% chance to encounter a Delirium. Or maybe, actually it's more than 50%. Okay, slightly more than 50% because I'm running Stream of Consciousness. So yeah, maybe just, I don't really know the exact numbers. 55%? Maybe 60%? I would prefer to keep it at 55%. Oh, there's a lot of things there. Oh, is it? Ooh, nice. Additional scarabs. Yeah, I have not seen the one that I have cooked yet. Can't really be bothered. He also. Where is it? Is it here? Yep. Just keep running, just keep running. Don't stop, don't stop. Go, go. It doesn't matter if some packs of mobs are left behind. It's not the end of the world, it's just a bonus. Like I say, remember, it's just a bonus. Now, of course, you can walk back to pick up like your currencies, but do not walk back just to deliberately kill those monsters. Okay, eventually you'll still reach around 5 to 6 stacks. It's very, very normal. Okay, in the arena, you can just pop your Val Skeleton. Like for me, I will pop my Val Skeleton and I'll just go around to clear the monsters. Just like that. And it's the annoying one, the really annoying one. Are we done? We phase 2? Yeah, it's really annoying to wait for him like come up and go jump back out again. It's so annoying. Okay, we're done. End the encounter. Pick up, hopefully there's at least one Delirium mob. Only one stack there. Yep, one Delirium mob. Okay, not so bad. Okay, 10C right there. Bonus 10C. Yep. Alright guys, and this is the form invitation. So what you want to do here is you are going to make it so that there is a item quality of above 60%. That way it will always drop at least 5 crescent splinters every time. Okay, so if you want to do it higher, by all means, but you gotta Vow Orb it. Okay, you can Vow Orb it, and I gotta tell you, if it breaks, it's gonna be very hard for you to play. Okay, so I'm just gonna Vow it. Okay, look, nothing happened, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just go. So make sure it has item count of at least 60%, and go in and kill it. It should actually be much easier than your map boss guardians. Right, Billet. Just stick to killing one first. If it's the Hydra, then yeah, it probably will run away. Curse all of them, it should die. I'm gonna pop my Val Skeleton and it's gonna be very, very fast and easy. Ooh, running away. Ow, that's painful. And we're done. Okay. So look, 5 crescent splinters. And okay, the map is a bonus, and there's a fragment also. So usually, the fragment is not very common now. But what we are really looking for is this 5 crescent splinters, and sometimes there will be additional guardian maps, so it's really very good, right? Okay, then profit calculating time. So after 10 sets of Shaper Guardians, this is what I actually got. So before that, I'm gonna go through the maps first. Like this is all the additional maps that I've gotten. Like these are my favorite maps. Okay, so City Square. I did not take that into consideration, but you can just imagine if you sell this in bulk, it's like probably 5C each, maybe, I think. So there's like 4, 4, 10, 14, 16 over here. Okay, 16 times 5 is probably about 80C, but I did not include it. And the rest over here, so I have 4 Guardian, 6 Shaper, and 4 Conqueror map. Right, I've included this into the calculating profit spreadsheet over here, and I'll go through that later on. Alright. Next, this is what I've gotten. So I also did not include in the Scarabs. Okay, Scarabs is to me additional profits. Okay, so I did not include it. Delirium Orbs. This is all the Delirium Orbs that I've gotten. So I have divided them. So Skittering and Diviners is more expensive, and the rest is actually almost the same price. Okay, so these are going for like 10C each. Skittering is going for about 27C, and Diviners is about 19C. Right, 2 Simulacrum total combined. And I got a few of the Awakened Gems also. I actually sold one of them by accident, and I'm a bit lazy to buy back. So I actually have one more Awakeners gem. It's actually lightning, added lightning support. It's going for like 12C only. Okay, it's very, very low. So what I'm trying to say is I got not so lucky with the Awakened gem, but doesn't matter, these are additional profits. Okay, and the bread and butter of the Shaper Guardian farming, total of 5 Mavens read, alright? So every invitation you do, you're going to get 5 Crescent Splinter. That's why if you do 10, you have 5 Mavens read, and each read is going for like 1.1 diff right now. Okay, there is a average of about 12 sets right here. Unfortunately, I had too much of the Hydra, and I do not have a lot of Chimera. I do not know why. I only got 10 Chimera, but on the average, I have about 12 sets right here, and then 1 Orb of Conflict, which I think is a little bit unlucky as well. Okay, and next is just the currency. So this is like, I did not really organize this, like the currencies I pick up. I got really lucky and 1 Divine Orb right here, but I am not going to count this into the factors inside, because these are literally just loots and drops that I get while walking my way through the Shaper Guardian's room. Okay, on and off you'll get random cards from the Delirium reward. So I got one of the patient, also not included in. So basically this whole page, right, I did not include in any of them at all. Right, so back to here. So first up is the cost. Okay, I'm going to count each map as 20C because that's what I originally bought it for in bulk. So each map is 20. The form, I total only bought 3 of them. Okay, I total only bought 3 of the form, and the other 7 was just picked up from the bosses. Okay, so here we go. Quantity, just map mod device is quantity, don't really need to use any other stuff. And this is the cost. The cost is about 4.6 divine. Yeah, it's a little bit steep. Okay, profit time. So profits, I'm just going to show here. The currency I did not include in, like I say, this is like additional stuff. So Invitation and Guardian, Maven's V I have 5, each is about 1.1 div, which is going to give us like 242. Shaper set on average I have 12, each set is about 45C. Of conflict, I only had 1, which I think is quite unlucky. You should get more, okay? You should get more. So from here, just alone is 1785C, okay? Next is Delirium. Delirium is literally free in our maps. Okay, you get it, you do not get it, forget it, just move on, finish the Shaper's map and go into the next Shaper Guardian map, and hopefully there's a Delirium map. So total I had total I had 21 Daily Orbs. Okay, which I'm just gonna put it at 10C each because you can sell them in bulk in TFT for 10C each on average. Next is Diviner's Daily Orb, which I had 2, so it's going for, not 19, okay, so it's 16C each. Skittering Daily Orb is going for 28C each, and Simulacrum, I just priced it at 1 for 30C, so 2 is 60. Okay, Delirium total of 330 only. Okay, I presume that this is actually just an additional extra content to help you cover up kind of like the cost of the form. Okay, so you will not get the form every single time. There will be times when you do one set and you actually miss it. Okay, so you can take this as like leverage for you to buy the form. Okay, next is this is the total number of maps I have gotten. So Elder map I have 4, Shaper map I have 6, and Cyrus Garden maps I have 4. Because I bought them at 20CH, I'm just going to put it back at 20CH, and Elder and Shaper Garden map is the same. Okay, it's a similar pricing, except Cyrus Garden maps is, or maybe your Conqueror map. Okay, I'm just going to change this to Conqueror maps for you guys to understand better. Conqueror map, I have 4, which is going for 45C, so a total of 380C, okay? The rest is really just bonus. This is like the baseline of what I've earned. So pricing now is 1 divine is equal to 220C at this point of time of making the video. So revenue earned, okay, currency is 0, others is 0 as well. Invitation Delirium maps total sum up to 2495C. Okay, profit minusing off the cost, you're gonna earn 1485C, which in div is about 6.8 divine. Okay, 6.8 divine just by farming Shaper Guardians. And mind you, I've mentioned again, this is not including like the basic currencies that you pick up and earn. Okay, not including your awakened gems, not including your scarabs, right, and your additional favor maps, which you can probably sell it in bulk. not including that. Okay, so this is really very good, and I will say one set you can probably spend less than about 10 minutes. Okay, about 10 minutes for you to farm. So 1 hour is about 6 sets, and in about 1 hour 40 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna give you 2 hours. Okay, in 2 hours you're just gonna farm about, okay, 2 hours is a bit too much, maybe just, yeah, 1 hour 45 minutes. So 1 hour 45 minutes, just average out to 7 div. So 1 hour about 5 to 6 div, around there. Okay, around there. So yeah, this is my profits for 10 runs. Okay, if you guys are going to try out, let me know your profits as well. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about after showing you guys my profits, right, is whether or not you should do the fragments. Okay, or basically you should kill Shaper or not. Now, my understanding is for each Shaper you kill, you are guaranteed to get either the fragment of knowledge or shape. Okay, so each knowledge or shape is 80 chaos. Okay, so which means, right, no matter what it is, the minimum you're going to profit from each Shaper, okay, it's about 35C each Shaper. Okay, minimum profit. So in my case, I would actually suggest you to do it, and if you can do Uber Shaper, that's even better. Okay, Uber Shaper is going to give you more. You have chance to even drop the key, which is worth a lot. And yeah, you can have Orb of Dominance also, which is going to worth like 1 div. So it's really good if you are capable of doing Shaper or Uber Shaper even. Then by all means, I'll recommend you to do it instead of selling the sets. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.